So right now, let's go back and work on that seamless pattern with dinosaurs for my brand. I created a new fresh prompt because I don't want it to remember anything we did before, and I will start again. Now I will show you how to actually create the best result. So right now I described what my specifications for the pattern are. So I told to ChatGPT to create a prompt, but not to tell to MidJourney that it should be a seamless pattern because we do not want it to deform it. Why did I say that we want to not the design to not touch the sides is because it's going to be easier for us to create it into a seamless pattern if we don't have anything on the sides. I'll show you the results soon. Now I want ChatGPT to help me with creating the actual idea as well. So I want an image of dinosaurs, but I want them to be playful, childish, cute, and unique. There should be some special defining style to create a unique feel. So think of an activity or an accessory the dinosaurs could wear or do, and give me an idea. Some examples. And previously in my brand I used, for example, penguins running a lemonade stand, or actually bought one fabric from someone else which had seagulls eating fries, or clouds blowing bubbles. So give me one prompt with some original idea. Let's just test it out and see what ChatGPT gives us. So first it describes us what it is creating. So it will be baby dinosaurs in pajamas having a bedtime story session under floating glowing stars. So let's see that. Adorable baby dinosaurs. Okay. And let's paste it to MidJourney. We'll see what it comes up with, and then we'll play with it. Okay, and now this is a problem for us. This is exactly what we didn't want to have, because how do we put this, how do we make this into, okay, this one we could make into seamless pattern, but this is not what we wanted. So let's go complain to ChatGPT. They are not floating separate objects which could be cut out. This is dinosaurs sitting together. I want you to create a prompt which will specify that they should be floating around so that it is easier for me to cut out each separate element copy paste, etc. So let's see what ChatGPT creates now. Okay, now we will have some space helmets and jetpacks. And let's copy it into MidJourney. Okay, this is much better. This is exactly what we wanted, because right now we can, we have a unified background, so there won't be any problem when creating the CMS pattern, and we have separate elements which we can copy and paste if we like it. We would probably delete this, but we would want to multiply this one. So much better. Yeah. I just don't like the style. So great, let's tell to ChatGPT what to do now. Give me 3 different ideas of activities or accessories for these dinosaurs, which I can choose from. So we have dino bakers, dino explorers, and dino musicians. Okay. ChatGPT is asking me which one do I like the best, or if I want the mix. I do not recommend mixing them up, because that would be way too many details and the AI would struggle a lot. So just choose one. And I do like dino bakers, so let's tell to ChatGPT to do dino bakers. But this time let's specify how we want it to look like. We did like the way it generated the last prompt, that they're actually floating around. So use the last prompt, because that worked well in terms of the floating objects not touching the sides. But let's make it watercolor, and I want it to be more unisex, so avoid going solely for one specific color, like blue, green, pink. Choose a palette from earthy colors with a hint of a vibrant color here and there. Let's see what it creates. This is going to be super cute. I have a feeling. Let's try this prompt. Yeah, you actually need to wait until it's done generating before you can copy it. Okay. And let's paste it to MidJourney. Awesome. This is exactly what I wanted. So this is cute, beautiful, great unisex colors. I love it. Look how cute they are. What I'm missing here though, okay, this is a bit too creative, but what I'm missing here are some extra floating objects around, which would help us actually create the pattern. So Also, maybe there's way too many of them because we don't need that many for our pattern. So let's specify that further. Take this prompt and let's have ChatGPT deal with that. And we want only 4 dinosaurs, and we want some extra objects in between. I'll show you why in a little second. So ChatGPT already knows what we want. It's working on that previous prompt. So let's work on that. And let's paste it to MidJourney and see what comes up. Okay, great. This is much better. It's the same style, but now, as you can see, we have some extra things around, which will help us very much in creating a seamless pattern. Look at these cute little things floating around. So now you can choose your favorite image. I do like the style of this one, so I guess I'll work with this one. And what I'm going to do right now, because I want to see more, I don't want to settle on the first image, right? So I will click on vary and strong. This way it will now give me variations of this image, but 4 new illustrations I'll be able to choose from. Right now it might seem like it's all the same to you, but you will get into it and see that there are differences, and the first design or usually hits you like, yes, that's the one I want. You know, it's you will find it easier to navigate in them by time. So look at the faces of the dinosaurs, look at all the details, like which pattern is the cutest and at the same time will be the least work to fix up. I do like these cute cooks, but there's something weird going on here with the hands and here as well. I don't really want to deal with that. It's too many broken details. Here it looks much better. Here I don't like the faces, and guess I like this one the most. So let's try to vary again and see what we can get from that. Okay, that's very cute. This does look much better. And yeah, so I think I'm going to use these dinosaurs. So what I'm going to do now is upscale, and I'll do subtle because I do not want too many changes. These dinosaurs, and maybe I like this one and this one. So here you can use this one as well. And if there is any image where you like, for example, the floating objects, here are some nice muffins. So that could work. here as well. Or you can have ChatGPT give you a separate prompt just for the floating objects if you want many of them. But I'm sure I'll be good with just these ones here. So say, what do we have here in those? I chose actually some muffins. Not enough, so let's choose some more muffins and cookies here. It looks good, so let's, this one we upscaled already. Okay, let's choose, oh, this is cute, some leaves here as well. Okay, let's do this one and upscale subtle. This way we'll have 3 upscaled images. Okay, right now we have our 3 images and we can download them onto our devices. So you click on each upscaled image and here on top there is this feature to download the design. We'll ask you where, so I usually just save them straight onto my device. All 3 of them. And that's it.